Hello friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come to you very quickly to speak to you about an injustice that I have witnessed firsthand recently and talk about it and how it affects basically the community. So the Planet Fitness that I've been going to for the past couple of days or weeks, I can't even remember, is in a busy shopping plaza. There is a lot of stuff in this plaza. There is the Planet Fitness, which is a 24-hour facility, and there is a grocery store, which closes at around 11 o'clock. There are plenty of restaurants, a ton of restaurants, and there are shopping things, like a TJ Maxx or Ross Dress for Less. It's a really big shopping center. And it's also a very busy area, because not only is that shopping center there's a shopping center across the street that has the same type of businesses in it, and they also have other things like jewelry stores and or not jewelry stores plural, but a jewelry store and like a dentist office and things like that. So it's a very busy area, and it's even busier, compiled even more, because there are a ton of apartment buildings around that shopping center. Problem with the apartment buildings is that very few of them actually have parking for the building. So that means that most of the people who live in these buildings have to park on the street. And we've talked about this before. I've even mentioned it before in videos. I've shown how dangerous it looks and how nice some of these cars are. Like, I've walked past a Maserati, I've walked past a Porsche, I've walked past BMWs, Mercedes, lots of very nice, very expensive cars that are very dangerously parked on the street. Now, sometimes, most of the time, honestly, the street parking fills up in the evening time because nobody has parking spots. There are apartments that have a few. Like, I saw one and there was like 8 parking spots and 2 of them were reserved for the employees. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what happens at night. So because of that, there are people who have taken to parking in the lot of this very busy strip mall during the off hours, which means that they're usually parking in right at the edge, right, like across the street from their apartment building, right at the edge in the Vaughn's shopping center, which is a grocery store. Now, the grocery store closes at 11. These people start parking at like 10:30. They're not taking up any spaces from patrons. They're not bothering anybody. And these are people who know that they're parking at their own risk. These are people who normally would be parking on the side of a busy street. So it's not like they're going to be, acting weird or anything if something happens to their car. They're just trying to seek refuge, and they need some place to park their car. These people pay thousands of dollars a month for rent. And in any other place, if it was a suburb, there would be a parking space available for them. If it wasn't Southern California, there would be a parking space available in their apartment complex as part of the rent. And these people are paying 2-3 times as much as somebody else in a suburb or in a different city, and they don't even have a parking spot. And so basically, the last few nights, what I have seen is tow trucks coming and taking these people's cars away in the middle of the night. So they wake up the next morning to go to work or to do whatever they need to do to take their kids to school, and their whole car is gone. Now, these people aren't hurting anybody. They're paying customers. They use the facility. They come to the gym. They go to the grocery store. They go to the other stores, and they're paying a ton of money, and they have no other choice. If the street is completely full, where do you want for these people to park? There's no sense of community in that. If you are the owner of that parking lot and you know that around your structure there are people paying thousands of dollars a month who don't have a place to park, leave them alone. And this is a parking lot that I've been in a lot of times for over a lot of many, many months. And this is something new that I've noticed. And I don't know if this is because they had an incident where somebody broke into a car or something, but whatever it is, they really shouldn't just be coming and taking these people's cars like that, as much money as they pay. And these people are hardworking people, obviously, because you don't just easily pay for a spot where this is. This is a busy city, a metropolitan city, where the rent is very, very high. And I think it's just completely disrespectful. I have a feeling it's probably some sort of cash grab because they're low on funds for whatever their problem is. And I think it's really gross, and it's just the kind of thing that I feel like brings the community down instead of lifting it up. Give these people a break. They pay enough already, and get off their back. Okay, and that's all I have to say for now. Thank you. Love you. Bye.